मैं एक बार फिर से आज के इस प्रतिष्ठित मैच के अवसर पर मैं दोनों टीमों मोहन बागान और ईस्ट बंगाल के सभी खिलाड़ियों का, यहां पर उनके प्रबंधकों का और इस पूरी योजना के साथ जुड़े हुए क्रीड़ा भारती के पदाधिकारियों का हृदय से अभिनंदन करते हुए आप सभी इसका आनंद लेंगे इस विश्वास के साथ। लखनऊ के दर्शक अपने खिलाड़ियों को निराश नहीं करेंगे बल्कि उत्साहित करेंगे, आनंदित करेंगे। इस विश्वास के साथ मैं आप सबके प्रति, इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट के प्रति अपनी शुभकामना देता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय। और अब माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय, खेल मंत्री, खेल निदेशक नीचे जा रहे हैं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय के साथ माननीय खेल मंत्री श्री कल्याण चौबे, डॉक्टर आरपी सिंह नीचे मैदान में जा रहे हैं। मुख्यमंत्री महोदय इस समय मोहन बागान सुपर जायंट्स और इमामी ईस्ट बंगाल के खिलाड़ियों से परिचय प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। आपके अपने लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय योगी आदित्यनाथ जी इस समय स्टेडियम में, केडी सिंह बाबू के हरे भरे स्टेडियम में उत्तर प्रदेश का प्रतिनिधित्व करते हुए आप देख पा रहे हैं मोहन बागान सुपर जायंट्स और इमामी ईस्ट बंगाल के इन दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों से परिचय प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। लखनऊ वासियों, उत्साह बढ़ाइए इन दोनों टीमों का। उत्तर प्रदेश की दशा और दिशा बदलने वाले लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय योगी आदित्यनाथ जी इस समय स्टेडियम के बीचों बीच पहुंच चुके हैं। मोहन बागान सुपर जायंट्स और इमामी ईस्ट बंगाल इतिहास रच रही है। मित्रों, आपकी अपनी सरजमी लखनऊ में पहली बार एशिया के ये दो धुरंधर टीमें आपके सामने यहां एक दूसरे से भिड़ने के लिए तैयार हैं। दोनों की निगाहें चीफ मिनिस्टर्स कप यानी मुख्यमंत्री कप की ओर है। देखना है कि आखिर इस कप पर किसका कब्जा होता है। स्टेडियम के बीचों बीच मुख्यमंत्री महोदय जो स्वयं खेलों में अत्यंत रुचि रखते हैं, खिलाड़ियों से परिचय प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। और परिचय समाप्त होने के बाद मैं आप सभी दर्शकों से अनुरोध करूंगा, कृपया अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाइएगा, क्योंकि कार्यक्रम प्रारंभ होने से पूर्व हम सब मिलकर राष्ट्रगान गाएंगे। एक बार परिचय पूरा हो, उसके पश्चात राष्ट्रगान होगा और फिर ये खेल, ये मैच प्रारंभ होगा। इस समय खिलाड़ियों के साथ ग्रुप फोटो कराते हुए मुख्यमंत्री महोदय स्वयं खिलाड़ियों का उत्साह बढ़ाते हुए।
Hello and welcome. We are in this beautiful city of Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh, the most populous state of the country and fourth in the terms of the total area. And this is a CM Cup, the Kolkata Derby, happening 1,000 kilometers away from the city of joy.
भारत माता की
Whenever, wherever the national anthem plays, always, it's a ripple in your bloodstream. And here is the Honorable Chief Minister of the state of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, flanked by the President of the All India Football Federation. And this Kolkata derby happening for the first time in this lovely city of Lucknow. And this has been organized by the All India Football Federation, the government of Uttar Pradesh Football Sangh and Krida Bharti. And the All India Football Federation would distribute 1 lakh footballs to 75 districts in around 21,551 schools through the Navodaya Vidyalaya in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Government of India. The Honorable Chief Minister Sri Yogi Adityanath, he kicks off this fantastic occasion, and for the MOHUN BAGAN, they are coming back here after 69 years. They played a football match, an exhibition, and that was against the Lucknow 11. And this is going to be the 27th exhibition match, the Kolkata derby. And so far, it has happened in 22 different cities, and Lucknow joins the map. But wherever, maybe the best players are not here, maybe this is a promotional event, maybe this is an exhibition match, but always the atmosphere of a Kolkata derby is mystic, it's magical, it's at times surreal. I'm Pallab Basamalik, joined on the commentary box by Bashar Ghosh. Welcome, Bashar.
Well, thank you, and a very good evening to all our viewers. As you mentioned just a moment ago, this every time, whenever the two teams face each other, is not just a mere match, but a rivalry heated on and off the pitch. A battle of emotions, a battle of pride, and the city of Lucknow is ready to host them.
And here the trophies are being unveiled, and so much of interest has been taken by the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, and the President of the All India Football Federation, Kalyan Chaubey. It's been a magical transformation here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium. It has been refurbished. The floodlights are on, which was not there, and the magical work has just been finished in
Toss. And the two captains are ready. Sumit Rathi and Aditya Patra. Responsibilities on their shoulder. They are the ones for the future. They're the ones that fans look up to, and the future might look up to as well. But here, they have to give their very best for the pride of these jerseys.
The Asia's oldest derby takes place in Lucknow, the 23rd city. And again, the son of the soil, one born in Muzaffarnagar, Sumit Rathi, he leads the MOHUN BAGAN supergiant. And Aditya Patra, the skipper of East Bengal FC. So they're all set, all ready. And the match officials, K. Ashwin, assisted on the line by Kishan Chand Joshi and Nagar Kuni B, and Rahul Kumar Gupta is the fourth official. And MOHUN BAGAN supergiant, they go with the 3-4-3 formation. They have Suhail Bhatt leading the line. They have Salahuddin, who's been amongst the goals, and of course the experienced Raj Basfor and Sumit Rathi. Dege Cardoso would try and go for the attack. So they're all set now.
And the East Bengal lineup here. They're going with a 4-3-3. Aditya Patra on goal, but all eyes will be on the stars of East Bengal reserves. Ajad Shaheem, Tanmay Das, Naseeb in the midfield, Roshal, Debojit and Aman CK leading the attack. In defense, we have Hira Mandal, Monato Shakladar, Adil Amal and Joseph Justin as well. It is a unit well oiled.
So this is again a wonderful occasion here. And wherever in the world these two teams face each other, it's always some sort of magic, some sort of excitement. Degi Cardozo, one who's worked with the Gowers, the development coach, and Bino George should be at the other bench, who just flown in from Kerala.
Well, Bino George is ready as well. It is a rivalry, sweet and fierce. Pride at stake every single time they face each other. And here is Bino George, the artist of this East Bengal team. 90 more minutes in this 100-year-old rivalry. 90 minutes of chants and rants, and 90 minutes of an emotional roller coaster. A historic first ever Kolkata derby in the city of Nawabs, and we are underway with proceedings. Mohun Bagan attacking from left to right of your screens, and East Bengal from right to left in the first half.
Lunging into the attack from the word go. The Mariners. Wonderful work, Tyson. And that is a goal! Or the referee just disallows that. Could have been the fastest goal in an exhibition match here. Suhail Bhatt is not at all happy.
Oh well, that could have been a big blow for East Bengal, but they survive. Could have been a very early goal, one of the earliest perhaps, but thankfully that isn't to be today in the script. And East Bengal, they have got their attack scripted already.
So near to goodness. That could have been the earliest goal happening in this Kolkata derby. East Bengal would try and consolidate their midfield and the defense, because Suhail Bhatt is absolutely in a red hot form. He scored 7 goals in the Kolkata League.
A bundle of talents here in both these sides. These players have a chance to make a name for themselves in the future. But right now it's East Bengal in attack from the right hand side. There are options in the box. They're trying to do it all alone, but not an easy task to beat Abhishek Falawari, who has been given a chance today under the sticks.
Again, good movement building up. East Bengal also trying to build up the attack. Runabout, one who started as a defender, but right now in more frontal role there. Aman CK. He has also been in excellent form, this boy from Kerala. Had a stint with the Mumbai City FC as well.
A physical battle there between Tyson and Aman. Both of them very talented players, and the two goalkeepers, all eyes will be on. But this match, of course, in the Chief Minister's Cup, Mohun Bagan versus East Bengal, the match is a part of the initiative by the AIFF in association with the government of UP, the UP Football Sangh and Krida Bharti, to develop football across the state of Uttar Pradesh. A beautiful initiative, and this can be one of the best matches you can have to create awareness.
Little pressure on the Mariners defense. Mohun Bagan Supergiant. They're going with the 3 back. Levan Kristana, the boy from Goa, at the heart of the defense, with Sumit Rati and Raj Basford. Levan. Runner. Keep an eye on this boy. Tyson Singh, brilliant footwork. And Suhail Bhatt putting little pressure on Aditya Patra.
Hira Mondal was trying to track back, but couldn't really get hold of possession. But I'm still not sure whom to take eye off from, because every player on the pitch right now has something special about them. Here's one more of them you saw just a moment ago. Ajad Shaheem for East Bengal, just fouled in the process, and East Bengal have possession back.
East Bengal putting the offensive overload through the right channel. And now it's Hira Mandal. Lovely quick turn. They're building up. Aman Sike, always the live quick foot. Winning that second ball from the channel. Bit of challenge from Roshal.
It makes it very interesting, because these two teams, the respective squads that they've fielded here, have met one another this season already. And it was a 2-1 win for East Bengal. It was Suhail who scored at the very last minute of the game for Mohun Bagan, and he could have opened scoring here. Not for him to score in the first 30 seconds of the game, but he'll be very, very eager to prove a point.
Again, that was a little challenge from Tyson on Hira Mandal. Just hurt his eyes, could be. Not intentional though. Scoreline still blank. The Kolkata Derby and the Mohun Bagan supergiant skipper, Sumitrati. And this is the exhibition match being held after more than 25 years, the Kolkata Derby. The last one was held in Siliguri, and that was to show solidarity for the Kargil. It was called Kargil Cup, 20th of July 1999. The game ended goalless at Kanchenjunga Stadium, and finally Mohun Bagan won it 5-4 on penalty shootout.
There is always a lot of history between these two sides, perhaps two of the biggest sides in Indian football. Here's an attack from the left. Mohun Bagan driving inside, and too many red and yellow shirts inside the box. They are watching their defense very closely. They do not want to concede here, but two different formations as well. There's a lot being talked about the 3-4-3, which Mohun Bagan have lately used more.
That could at times be a little bit of problem with Digi Cardozo. Again, he follows his senior team coach, Jose Molina. And Suhail Bhatt has to be marked well. Cleared in the defense. And Mohun Bagan putting out a lot of pressure. Left footer, brilliant shot that. But just off target. And quickly coming out of his block.
And look at that pass from Suhail again, spotting it so well, just latching on to the loose ball. And there were two players, two options, a powerful shot. Perhaps the right idea, couldn't have done anything else here, but just missing the target. Bright start for Mohun Bagan, and once more they're in attack here from the left channel.
Finding that at the end of the pass, Tyson holding up play in support. Runabout, good cross that inside the 6-yard area. The Mariners, of course, putting a lot of pressure, and Aman Sike falling back.
Well, now from the right, East Bengal. It's one after another attack. And a difficult take for Abhishek, but he does well at the end. Abhishek Balawari. It was a chase there for the attacker. On that occasion, it was Debojit Roy. But it will be this way, this game. There is so much youth in these two sides. It'll be continuous running throughout the 90 minutes. A lot of energy, a lot of chances being created. But they have to be clinical. They have to grow in the game. They have to show maturity and grow as a player every time they step on the pitch. And this is their chance to shine as well and impress many.
Good interception in the defensive third of the East Bengal. They're trying to organize, control the pace. Tanmay Das, he can control the game. So is Hiramandal, the more experienced. That's a long ball, little too heavy touch.
Sumit Rati, he's leading the Mohun Bagan side today. He's a local boy from Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh. And he has been given responsibility today. Bino George, he is a bit furious at the moment, not happy with the way things are working on the pitch, or rather not working out will be the better word, but he wants his team to create more and defend better.
The East Bengal side is loaded with boys from Kerala and mostly scouted by Bino George, the first AFC Pro license holder, this coach from Kerala. And he has an eye for the talents. He's brought out all those young players. And in the starting 11, the 6 boys from Kerala today for East Bengal FC.
Well, and that has worked well for them, especially the players which they have found for the senior team. But here is Raj Basfor. Attempts to find Tyson, but cleared away by Aditya Patra. No risk taken. And no matter the players on the pitch, whoever they are, this match holds high importance for every fan watching it from every corner of the country.
That attempt for Raj Basfor was a little too optimistic. Again, in the last 5 exhibition matches, Mohun Bagan have won thrice. East Bengal just once, and 1 match was a draw. And all those victorious sides have maintained a clean sheet. That's something unique.
Very unique, but if the story will be same or not, we'll find out. But here's Suhail Bhatt. And a slight push is what Mohun Bagan feel and appeal. But that is too soft to be given as a penalty. And play on, says the ref. But another bright attack there, exploiting that left channel a lot. And 3-4 attacks perhaps already in the first 12 minutes that Mohun Bagan have created from that left channel. And there is a bit of a problem there, it seems.
Again, at times they're showing great acceleration. There was a gentle push there. Suhail Bhatt rushing up to the referee. But Ashwin looks the other way. The scoreline still East Bengal FC 0, Mohun Bagan Supergiant 0. Who can break the shackle?
And Mohun Bagan trying to build up from the back again. And Sumit Rati to Liwan Castana at the center of that 3-man defense. To Raj Basfor now. And Teki Cardoso. He'll be a bit more satisfied with their performance so far, but too early to predict anything. Here's another long ball from the left. And the flag is up already for offside.
It's still now end-to-end. Quick little turn. Not a very good first touch. Losing possession, Tanmay Das. Back on to Manotosh Chakradhar, the one who's more experienced. Played across clubs in Kolkata and India. That's a good ball in, but straight on to Abhishek Balwari, one who has played in the Reliance Foundation Development League. Of the 2 matches, he kept 1 clean sheet.
Well, he's one boy to watch out for. You mentioned about the exhibition match in Siliguri, the Kargil Cup, which was the last one played between these 2 sides. And that is the northern part of Bengal, where Abhishek Balwari hails from. He is from Coach Bihar. the princely state, and he has also received an award of the Pride of Coach Bihar from the Mariners of Coach Bihar, and he featured in an 8-1 win for Mohun Bagan in CFL, and he'll be looking forward to put in a good shift here. And another cross in. Meanwhile, the header just off target from Tyson Singh.
That was a lovely movement building up from the left channel. Amandeep, that boy from Haryana, just 19 years of age. Look at the positioning of Tyson. Didn't generate the power. The trajectory was perfect, but the spot jump and the direction little wayward.
But here comes Ajad Shaheem. Has got a lot of hidden footwork in him. And so is Aman CK. His touches are delightful. East Bengal trying to create an attack now from the left, and look at that, straight away with those footworks from Ajad. Hira Mondal on the overlapping run, now inside the box, and a solid block probably from Liwan Castana.
That was great work from Hira Mondal. Worked his way through the defense, working like a chisel, and could open up a great back hill. Look at the acceleration. But there was a little challenge there. Just couldn't finish that good work.
Hira Mondal with the throw in towards Aman CK. His touches are delightful. Ajad trying to flick it back to his path. And Abhishek Palawari with a heavy touch. That is a bit of risk taken, and that is something you need to learn with time. And thankfully, Mohun Bagan survived danger.
You have to keep an eye on Aman CK. Have to be careful. That could have been a blunder. Abhishek Balwari has to learn. He's very young, 21 years of age. Most of the players are around that age group. And talking about the exhibition matches, the one before the Siliguri was played in Tinsukia Stadium, where Mohun Bagan beat East Bengal 1-0. The great Dipendra Biswas had scored that only goal.
And they're still looking for that one goal in this match. A crossfield pass just away from Tyson, but they have support everywhere. Another cross in, wayward this time from Ravi Rana. And East Bengal might create their own chance. But it is very, very even at the moment. None of the players being allowed free space as such. No one ready to give away this easily.
But again, of course, the Mohun Bagan Supergiant movement looking much in unison, in perfect rhythm. They're bringing up more men forward. Good header, Rati. Engson. He's got the opening. That touch was not good, winning that second ball. With the referee blowing there. Look, whenever the movement, the Mohun Bagan Supergiant putting overload, the red and gold brigade all falling back.
Rightly spotted, and that is why whenever there is a cross coming in or a Mohun Bagan attack, there's a lot of numbers in the box. And if you talk about numbers, look at the background. There's a good number of people who have turned out to see this fixture, and they want football to grow in the state. We'll get back to those discussions after this free kick. Launched long here, Suhail Bhatt with the first time finish. Mohun Bagan's new hero has given them the lead. It was a wait of time and the all-familiar celebration. 1-0 for Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
That was brilliant work. Straight out of the drawing board. Lovely set piece. And Suhail Bhatt in the perfect position. Great touch. First timer. And what a great conversion that from Suhail Bhatt. And that was a lovely setup from Salahuddin Adnan. He's also scored 4 goals in the local league. But again, Suhail Bhatt shows his real quality. And he celebrates like a great man, the Sioux celebration.
He's a poacher. He wants to be known as that. And he has done the damage. But there will be question marks put on that defensive work from a free kick. It was lobbed over the defense. The entire defense beaten, only Suhail Bhatt following it. The keeper tried his best. Aditya Batra got a hand to it. But you need to defend better on such occasions, and that is where you train to stop those attacks.
You know what? There's a little bit of a lack of communication between Manutosh Shakladar and Adil Amal, the new pairing in the center of the defense. And again, always looking for opportunities. Suhail Bhatt, he's a brilliant poacher. He can score goals from any position.
Well, and now that we have a goal, we'll see a different dimension in the game. But along with that, I have a question for you. And you mentioned how East Bengal were pushing numbers back in defense. Is that something different they're trying here? Because they are known as a side, this very batch, who attack a lot, who create a lot of chances. And are they going a bit too defensive, a bit too cautious here?
They have to do the repair work. They have to contain the very, very speedy and nippy Suhail Bhatt. Again, they have got Salahuddin Adnan to contend with. And here comes the red and gold brigade. Quickly in the counter, right footer. Little deflection. But look at the number of the green and maroon shirts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're packing everything. Look at this boy as well, Azad. He's got the quality. Brilliant dribbler of the ball.
Free kick for Mohun Bagan, but it was Ajad's shot, which was a weak attempt rather. Got a lot of talent in him. But of course now it will be easier for Mohun Bagan to push numbers back because they have the lead. And we'll look at that foul again. Just a little push from behind on that occasion. It was Roshal. Not been getting a lot of the ball, a bit frustrated I would say perhaps. But they need to try something different. 20 minutes into the game. This is not the East Bengal side the fans have known. They are unbeaten in the Kolkata Football League still.
They had beaten their arch rivals in the Kolkata Football League, the Derby, by 2-1. In which again Suhail Bhatt scored, but that was sort of a consolation work coming at the 97th minute. So once again, East Bengal moving for little space there. And that is being always denied. Right footer attempt. That was still climbing, but had the good punch. Aman CK.
But that had the venom. And look at that shot. Was powerful, didn't dip when he wanted it to. A brave attempt from Aman CK has got the quality. Dipped very late, rather. Just reminded me of a former East Bengal player's finish, if you remember, in the Turan Cup, playing for Muhammadan, Mahitosh Roy, with a similar goal. He was a part of this East Bengal squad as well, but Aman CK has got all those good qualities to find the back of the net from distance.
East Bengal finding it a little difficult to have the possession of the ball because Mohun Bagan Super Giant boys are always putting a lot of pressure and they're doing a bit more of running. Good pass again, looking for the space on the right. Adil Amal. Amandeep. He's got good defensive qualities.
Aman CK almost stealing it back just when you mentioned Amandeep. And here's Hira Mondal, has got a lot of experience now over the years. Lovely exchanges. Ajad with the pass in. Just away from Devojit. And it was well covered as well by the centre-back, Liwan Castana. And the derby is also all about the fans as well. They're not having their home venue, but it is very interesting to see so many neutral fans turning up. We might see later as well, but if you look at the background at times, it is very lovely a sight to see because that is a sign that the state loves football.
Aman CK holding up 2 players, and that should be a free kick in favor of East Bengal. Degi Cardozo asking his boys to stay focused. They're leading by a goal.
That was a heavy challenge, skipping past players. Ravi Rana just using his physicality there. Very physical player, has got some game time with the senior team. So has Aman CK. And all the way back in the defense line, East Bengal having chances to create attacks right now. MOHUN Bagan almost allowing them to, and not sure if that is a great call as well from Degi and his team. Here's a chance to shoot from distance. Not enough in it.
Keep an eye on the East Bengal number 52, Debojit Roy, one who's been brilliant, and now moving from the right into the channel. A very good movement that, but finally not finding much of space. Mohammad Roshal, and this Debojit Roy had been the top scorer and the best player in the Dream Under 17 Sports Championship. Had gone to play the Next Gen Cup in England as well. A flag kick for East Bengal.
And this is a bright chance for Tanmay Das to deliver. They have numbers in the box. They'll try something from the training grounds. Tanmay Das has a lot of space in front of him, but he doesn't get the pass back. A little extra there from Aman CK, but he's more familiar on that right channel. A little trip from behind, and it is a free kick. And now a more dangerous situation to defend from for MOHUN Bagan.
Yes, the angle is a little tough, of course, but trying to wriggle past that. Challenge from Amandeep, well outside the penalty area. Rajvaspor not too happy. The booking comes from K. Ashwin. Amandeep goes into the referee's book.
And that is where you do not want to get silly cards. And Aman CK just shows that how he is more comfortable on the right flank. Very, very lethal and aggressive in approach. Confirmation of the card. Amandeep with a yellow, but a better chance for East Bengal.
Can they equalize? That is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4 people waiting. Tanmay Das, he's always that dead ball specialist for these East Bengal Colts. They're waiting in the middle. Debojit Roy, he's just 16 years of age. Bino George is not too happy, just flown in from Kerala. He was back for an urgent work. Didn't work with his boys for the last week. That can make things difficult. Tanmay, he's ready. So are the East Bengal boys, taking so much of time for that planning, but headed out very cleanly by Rajvaspor.
Should have done better. And you need to capitalize on set pieces. A few challenges flying here and there. Maybe a different idea is what you needed here. And
talking about the results in the previous exhibition matches. This is a long ball in. Runabout. Tyson holds up play. He's got a brilliant left foot. Great ball in. Suhail, good touch. That couldn't take it away, but there was a definite contact. Referee Ashwin has a deep, long, hard look, but doesn't allow a penalty.
does he have a case here? Suhail Bhatt will check it again from another angle. Oh well, on the other end, there is drama here. And that has not been given as well. No time to watch it, but we'll wait for this attack to end before we see again what exactly happened on both the ends of the pitch. It is end to end at the moment. East Bengal desperate to get a goal back.
East Bengal very desperate to equalize, come back into play, and that's what they're trying. Ajad moving into the very good area there, but 1B3 challenge, he can't win that.
Too many green and maroon shirts there. Look at the numbers, 6, 7 of them. But he couldn't control the ball first time there, Bujit. Maybe there is where he lost the chance to shoot. But Ajad again, if you look at his passing, look at his movement and confidence, he's one player surely to watch out for. And that is why he's on focus right in front of you, Ajad Shahim.
Little bit of a niggle for Rajbaspor. These exhibition matches were organized for sporting reasons and at times for causes beyond sport. For showing solidarity to Kargil, the benefit match for Sami Nair, the great Olympian, benefit match for Sailen Manna, charity for Bengaluru, and that match Kapil Dev, the World Cup winning skipper, donned the red and gold brigade, but that match was called off due to torrential rain at Salt Lake Stadium.
Interesting stories, so many of them, but there is an interesting pass forward as well. Suhail Bhatt, time and again, he has an option at the far post, looks for the cross, just away from Amandeep, I believe. Yes, it was Amandeep indeed. Maybe if he delayed his run a little more, or maybe if Suhail Bhatt crossed a bit early.
The elevation was not correct, the idea was perfect, but again, he's not a very tall player, this Amandeep, but they're always putting pressure. Both the channels working well for Mohun Bagan Supergiant, and they would try to increase the lead because never ever a single goal lead is an insurance.
Half an hour played. It's 1-0 in favor of Mohun Bagan. And we are hearing from the touchline that there might be a change, an early one for East Bengal. They have a lot of options on the bench, but generally we do not see that, if not a forced change. But we'll wait to find out. But of course, for the fans wondering, East Bengal do have Vishnu PV and Shayan Banerjee all on the bench. And they might use them in the second half. We'll wait to find out. And Mohun Bagan come from the left again. So many attacks, one after the other. Ran out of space there. And a wasted attack eventually.
The match into the third quarter, and here comes Shayan Banerjee, the one who can work the left channel excellently. So the first change for Bino George. He takes out Mohammad Roshal Pipi and comes in Shayan Banerjee. He has shown his class since the last season. Here Mandal, bit of challenge there. Suhail Bhatt always looking for goals, and he really wants to make a cut into the senior Mohun Bagan Supergiant side. Working the right channel. East Bengal FC keeping possession there. Movement from the right. Ajad Shahim is always moving into very good position, but Abhishek Balwari does well. Referee allows play, and that could have been suicidal.
There were a few appeals for handball as well somewhere in that attack, but this is risky. But one thing for sure, if you're watching this match, you can clearly understand that this is not at a stage of just an exhibition. We'll have a look at that attack again and how it was created the chance for East Bengal. And that was a cross from Joseph Justin from the right-hand side. But this is no more just an exhibition match. It is very, very competitive. And this was the mistake. And a chance for East Bengal again thankfully escapes the path of Aman CK.
So Ajad Shahim again. He just lost that opportunity to equalize. And coming back into play, Naseeb Rahman has been slightly quiet so far in the first two quarters. The red and gold brigade has to step up. They're down by a goal. Again, a missed pass. And the first touch from Debujit was not perfect.
And not the first time in today's match. He has to keep his composure and focus on. He's a brilliant young player. Another missed pass. Somewhere losing concentration. Suhail Bhatt, he is very, very active. He has turned on his competitive mode than anyone else on the pitch. But bringing Shayan Banerjee on gives an advantage to East Bengal. That is, now they can shift Shayan on the left and use Aman CK on the right. But it doesn't seem like that. We'll still wait to find out where he fits in. A strategical change might also be. Here's Ravi Rana.
Tyson working extremely well. Engson, both the boys from Manipur, they've stepped up. Ranabat, good ball into the area, left footer. Salahuddin Adnan, this 23-year-old boy from Kerala, could have increased the tally.
But look at that again, look at the defender. How can you let that ball go in that kind of a situation? But here's a chance for East Bengal. Is there a handball? Nothing says the ref, and Amandeep cushions it back. Abhishek Palwari this time taking no risk, a player down meanwhile. But again, talking about the previous attack for Mohun Bagan, taken off the defender's feet to create that chance. Thankfully there wasn't enough power in it, otherwise it could have been 2-0.
The 19-year-old boy is down, Sandeep Malik, one who has played in the Reliance Development Football League. 3 matches. He's come up from the Bidhannagar Municipal Sports Academy. Just 19 years of age. Had a small stint with Bhavanipur club as well. But you know what? There's always a end-to-end movement because the midfield of both the sides are not working properly. And there's really no midfield blocking. And we'll look at the goal, the way, lovely positioning by Suhail Bhatt, and that's the reason he's got that class and quality to make a brilliant finish.
The Mariners will be happy. The Mohun Bagan fans will be hoping that he can bag more goals, not just today, not just tomorrow, but in future as well for the green and maroon colors. The colors which hold a lot of value for them, and so does the red and gold of East Bengal, but they need someone to step up right now.
They've made one change already. Shayan Banerjee coming in. He can provide the class. He's got the experience as well. The boy from Asansol. Again, 12th of December 1996 at Salt Lake Stadium. Mohun Bagan beat East Bengal 2-0. Scorers being Dipendra Biswas once again and great Shishir Ghosh. Corner kick.
Another chance from the left. This time a better cross in, but they headed just wide again. They're coming closer to the equalizer, but they have to keep their heads up and keep attacking and trying.
That was a great ball in. And finding 3 red and gold shirts at the end of that pass, but none could convert. Shayan again. What a great work that. Brilliant left foot. And there was Azad as well. They're all waiting at the end of that pass, but just couldn't convert that. A great chance wasted for the red and gold brigade.
Hira Mandal now. East Bengal want to fight back before half-time. Shayan Banerjee trying to find someone on the far side. It is Aman CK who it was aimed for. And good covering work from Amandeep. Is taking a lot of workload. Amandeep in the 3-4-3 formation, which we talked about in the early stages of the match. And Amandeep and Tyson having to take responsibilities, and they're doing their job very well to come back and defend.
To exploit a 3-man defense, again, the channels have to work well. And that is the exact reason why Vinod George has put Shayan Banerjee in. because Aman Sike was doing the work all by himself. And once again, bit of a lack of communication. Runabout, challenged by Shayan.
And that is not the first contribution, the notable contribution he would have wanted to make. And there's the challenge again. Unnecessary. Just going... A very rash challenge is something you call it. But Shayan Banerjee goes into the referee's books for that one. And very early in the game as well.
This is one thing Shayan Banerjee has to learn with as days progress. The sudden rush of blood. He has to control his adrenaline rush. Basfor. Back again. Mohun Bagan Supergiant looking much more confident on the ball. They're passing it. They're holding up the play. But again, the midfield blocking has to increase.
But the defense is looking vulnerable for Mohun Bagan once again. And that should be a corner. And every time there are back passes in that zone, Abhishek Palawari is being tested.
He is looking skeptical. He is looking a bundle of nerves. That has to be corrected immediately.
There needs to be more communication as well. Sometimes it looks like he's getting the ball by surprise. He's not expecting it. But he has to manage those situations better. Corner for East Bengal. It is a direct one this time. It is off an East Bengal player and hence a goal kick.
Hira Mandal joined the party, but again, that was ill-directed, not proper connection. Scoreline. East Bengal FC 0, Mohun Bagan Supergiant 1. Just 4 minutes of regulation time left here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. And truly, it's a historic day for this great, lovely city.
Another free kick, not much in that, but just over-eager to win the ball, Suhail Bhatt. He's really enjoying his time here in Lucknow, the city of Nawabs. He has been one for Mohun Bagan. Oh, that's a giveaway. What was he thinking there? And now Mohun Bagan have a chance. A shot from distance. And Salahuddin should have maybe opted for a pass there. But the attack is still on from the left. He's looking for a shot again. Tried for the curler. A difficult one. But missed the target by inches.
At times there are blemishes in the back three. That's what exactly. Right footer. Again, Aditya Patra was off his line, but that flew off. Unforced errors being made by the East Bengal FC defenders. Absolute lack of communication. Back again, Aman Sike. He can operate with great skill and power. Chance again, little away, trying to avoid the marker, not finding the leeway. Space on the right, good cross that, and finally just a defining header takes the ball away from the opposition.
Needs to be careful there, Shayan. He used his hand and that is why a free kick has been awarded to Mohun Bagan. We understand there's a lot of passion coming in when you are donning the red and gold shirt as well. Look at that attack again. There was a push on Ravi Rana. You have to control your emotions. That's when you turn out to be a big player at the end of the day. You might have a lot of emotions and a lot of passion, but you have to play on the pitch, get the result for your team, and that is when you'll get more and more of the love. He has already got a lot of love from the fans. He has to live up to the name, live up to expectations, and that is why he has been brought on today to change the game.
Hope you never miss that expression from Lewan Castana. He was asking Shayan Banerjee to cool down. That's the way. Mohun Bagan Supergiant leading by that solitary goal. That Suhail Bhatt goal separates the two sides. But again, East Bengal FC can always fight back. And that's what they're trying.
Nasib Rahman. And back with him. They need to focus more on the build-up, East Bengal. There's been one or two passes and directly into the attacking third, which is in one way good, but it has more been directionless, somewhat depending on let's see what happens in the next moment, and then trying to score a goal from there. Here's Ajad. He's been one rare bright spot. Hira Mandal.
Hira again, not moving frontal, and there's a bit of a offensive load by the East Bengal FC on the left channel, and that's the reason Aman also moved in, and at times Tanmay, one who can weave passes, spray passes across the park.
A battle on the right. Just escapes his control there. It was Devojit Roy on that occasion, and that is a goal kick. We are approaching the halfway mark of the match.
Devojit had great experience playing against the likes of the English Premiership clubs, the Colts, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. That was brilliant. Though East Bengal Colts didn't fare much.
And 2 minutes have been added on at the end of 45. There's a lot to play for. This is turning out to be more and more competitive with time, and I'm sure the dignitaries will be very happy to see this competitive nature of the derby.
But you have to praise the boys. They were never overawed by this situation. Such a historic occasion, the Kolkata derby. It's got the rich history of 100+ years, and the two biggest clubs with the greatest fan following across the world. And whenever you don this jersey, it's truly pride.
Pride to play for. Mohun Bagan leading by a goal. Just went out of control there. And what can East Bengal do different in the second half to change this game or turn it in their favour? A lot of work to do for Bino George in the halftime tunnel talks.
There are a lot of India junior internationals across the park, and they're showing their quality. But Sumit Rathi, more experienced. He's been in the League Shield winning squad of the Mohun Bagan Supergiants. Sandeep Malik, his name also into the referee's book.
A few unnecessary bookings is what we have seen. They need to control their nerves, and here's another challenge on Hira Mandal. The referee has blown for a free kick. He knew what he was doing, Hira Mandal. He has got the experience now, and he knows what to do. He earned that free kick, even though it's in a defensive position. And there are a bit of disagreements in that East Bengal defense line. Manotosh Chakladar just making clarity about something, being vocal about it.
So we are into the borrowed time in the first session of play. Referee K. Ashin would be blowing the whistle any moment from now. And of course, Hira Mandal, the most experienced player on the center of the park. And long blast of whistle from referee K. Ashwin, indicating that that's all for the first half. And at the half time at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow, East Bengal FC 0, Mohun Bagan Supergiant 1. But a lot of action to come back in the second session. So never go anywhere. Stay tuned.
And before we go into the break, we'll also have a look at the highlights of this half. And there is the highlight of the first 45 minutes. It was a very sparkling start for Mohun Bagan in the first 30 seconds itself, which was ruled out. There was a goal, and then this shot was just off target. But didn't take much time for Mohun Bagan to take the lead. It was Suhail Soon who gave them the goal.
Tyson was very active, but this was that moment. That one magical moment. One lovely strike from Suhail Bhatt, this brilliant boy from Kashmir. He just followed that pass and just sneaked through the defense. But again, East Bengal came in numbers, always attacking. Aman CK is the one who's been the player to watch out for.
And they have to fight back and do better at halftime. It is Mohun Bagan Super Giant 1, East Bengal FC 0. But do not go anywhere. There's more for you before we move into the halftime break.
Again, this was the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Yogi Adityanath and Kalyan Chaubeji, the President of the All India Football Federation.
इतनी जोर से अपनी आवाज लगाएंगे कि बंगाल तक ये आवाज जरूर पहुंचे। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की। देश की फुटबॉल जगत की दो प्रतिष्ठित प्रोफेशनल टीम मोहन बागान और ईस्ट बंगाल के द्वारा आज प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ में आयोजित इस फुटबॉल मैच के आयोजन के लिए आयोजित उद्घाटन समारोह में उपस्थित प्रदेश सरकार में मंत्रिमंडल के मेरे सहयोगी, खेल एवं युवा कल्याण विभाग के मंत्री श्री गिरीश यादव जी, भारतीय फुटबॉल संघ के अध्यक्ष श्री कल्याण चौबे जी, उत्तर प्रदेश क्रीड़ा भारती के अध्यक्ष विधान परिषद सदस्य श्री अवनीश कुमार सिंह जी, विधान परिषद सदस्य श्री अंगद सिंह जी, विधान परिषद सदस्य श्री मोहसिन रजा जी, अध्यक्ष उत्तर प्रदेश ओलंपिक संघ श्री विराज सागर दास जी, श्री विभास अग्रवाल जी, ईस्ट बंगाल के ऑनर श्रीमती सोहनी चौबे जी, मोहन बागान के एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर प्रमुख सचिव खेल श्री आलोक कुमार जी और प्रदेश के खेल के निदेशक डॉक्टर आरपी सिंह जी, प्रदेश के अलग अलग जनपदों से यहां पर उपस्थित मेरे सभी खेल प्रेमी और खासतौर पर फुटबॉल के प्रति अपनी रुचि को व्यक्त करने के लिए मशहूर खिलाड़ी केडी सिंह बाबू की स्मृति में बने हुए इस स्टेडियम में उपस्थित सभी हमारे दर्शकगण, उपस्थित बहनों और भाइयों, मैं सबसे पहले देश की दो प्रसिद्ध पेशेवर खेल क्लब मोहन बागान और ईस्ट बंगाल के इस प्रथम मैच के लिए यहां पर उपस्थित सभी इन दोनों टीमों से जुड़े हुए खिलाड़ियों और उनके प्रबंधन का मैं प्रदेश सरकार और उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता की ओर से हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं। बहनों और भाइयों, ये हमारे लिए अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है कि पहली बार प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ में यह प्रतिष्ठित मैच हो रहा है और दोनों टीमों ने अपनी सहमति देकर के यहां पर सीएम ट्रॉफी के लिए न केवल मनोरंजन के लिए बल्कि दुनिया के अंदर सबसे तेज गति के खेल का प्रदर्शन करने के लिए अपनी सहमति दी और वे उत्तर प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ में पधारे हैं। स्वाभाविक रूप से वे हमारे अतिथि भी हैं, लेकिन साथ साथ उनके खेल को और खेल के माध्यम से मिलने वाली ऊर्जा और आनंद का अनुभव आप सब भी ले पाएंगे। इसके लिए मैं इन सब का हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूं। हम सब जानते हैं कि पिछले 10 वर्ष में देश के अंदर खेल और खेल गतिविधियां तेजी के साथ आगे बढ़ी है। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने खेलो इंडिया खेलों के माध्यम से, फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट के माध्यम से, सांसद खेलकूद प्रतियोगिता के साथ ही तमाम अन्य कार्यक्रमों के माध्यम से जहां इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाया है, वहीं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की प्रेरणा से प्रदेश सरकार ने भी इन कार्यक्रमों के साथ जुड़ करके इसे एक नई दिशा देने का कार्य किया है। जब भारतीय फुटबॉल संघ के अध्यक्ष श्री कल्याण चौबे जी आज से लगभग 19-20 दिन पहले मुझसे मिलने के लिए आए थे, तो उन्होंने इस पर कहा था कि उत्तर प्रदेश में भी फुटबॉल के प्रति जो रोमांच है उसके लिए एक मंच चाहिए, और अगर सरकार उसके साथ जुड़ जाए तो ये और भी तेज गति से आगे बढ़ सकता है। और बहनों और भाइयों, मुझे बताते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार वर्तमान में 57,000 ग्राम पंचायतों में एक एक खेल का मैदान बना रही है। 825 विकास खंडों में हमारे एक एक मिनी स्टेडियम बन रहे हैं, और सभी 75 जनपदों में एक एक स्टेडियम बनाने के कार्यक्रम को भी हमारी सरकार प्राथमिकता के साथ आगे बढ़ाने का कार्य कर रही है। स्वाभाविक जो अपेक्षा भारतीय फुटबॉल संघ की है कि कम से कम 1000 खेल के मैदान फुटबॉल के लिए समर्पित हो, मुझे लगता है कि हम तो 57,000 खेल के मैदान बनाने जा रहे हैं। एक बड़ा लक्ष्य लेकर के हम लोग आगे बढ़े हैं, और मुझे लगता है कि इनमें से 1000 अलग से निकालने की समस्या नहीं है। हमारे पास 75 जनपद हैं और 18 कमिश्नरी हेडक्वार्टर हैं। इन सब में एक एक स्टेडियम हम लोग फुटबॉल के लिए समर्पित करें, यह अपेक्षा आपकी है, और हम भी चाहते हैं कि ये गतिविधियां आगे बढ़ें। खेल और खेल कूद की गतिविधियों को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर अनेक गतिविधियां प्रारंभ हुई हैं, और मुझे बताते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि खेल में उत्तर प्रदेश का योगदान महत्वपूर्ण रहा है। हॉकी का जादूगर मेजर ध्यानचंद उत्तर प्रदेश की भूमि के माटी के ही सपूत थे, जिनके नाम पर यह स्टेडियम बना है। हॉकी के मशहूर खिलाड़ी श्री केडी सिंह बाबू भी उत्तर प्रदेश की ही माटी के सपूत थे। ऐसे ही अनेक खिलाड़ियों को उत्तर प्रदेश ने दिया है, लेकिन फुटबॉल में भी उत्तर प्रदेश ने योगदान दिया था। खासतौर पर भारतीय फुटबॉल में सी आकाश मिश्रा, जतिन बिष्ट, शमशी रजा, भुवन चंद जोशी, वाजिद अली, मुश्ताक अली, हिना खातून, पिंकी कुमारी, सपना झा जैसे खिलाड़ियों को उत्तर प्रदेश की धरती ने भारतीय टीम को प्रदान किया था। 500 खिलाड़ियों को हम अब तक सीधी भर्ती के माध्यम से सर्विस दे चुके हैं। और आज के इस अवसर पर मैं आपको यह भी कहना चाहता हूं, जो खिलाड़ी वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में, ओलंपिक, एशियाड, कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में मेडल प्राप्त करता है या प्रतिभाग करता है, उनके लिए अलग से इंसेंटिव और पुरस्कार की व्यवस्था भी सरकार के द्वारा निर्धारित है। हम उन्हें इन योजनाओं के साथ जोड़ने का कार्य करते हैं। आज के इस अवसर पर जब हम लोग यहां पर कार्य कर रहे हैं, हम अपने पुराने खिलाड़ियों को भी अलग अलग जनपदों में सरकार के द्वारा संचालित स्पोर्ट्स कॉलेज, स्पोर्ट्स हॉस्टल में कोच के रूप में उन्हें नियुक्ति दे रहे हैं और साथ साथ निजी एकेडमी को भी सहायता प्रदान करने का कार्य राज्य सरकार कर रही है। मुझे विश्वास है कि मोहन बागान और ईस्ट बंगाल जैसी टीमें आने वाले समय में इन खिलाड़ियों से निकलेंगी और उत्तर प्रदेश भी भारतीय फुटबॉल संघ की भावनाओं के अनुरूप बेहतरीन टीम देने में सफल हो पाएगा और फुटबॉल को हम फिर भी घर घर और गांव गांव पहुंचाने का काम कर पाएंगे। मैं एक बार फिर से आज के इस प्रतिष्ठित मैच के अवसर पर मैं दोनों टीमों मोहन बागान और ईस्ट बंगाल के सभी खिलाड़ियों का, यहां पर उनके प्रबंधकों का और इस पूरी योजना के साथ जुड़े हुए क्रीड़ा भारती के पदाधिकारियों का हृदय से अभिनंदन करते हुए आप सभी इसका आनंद लेंगे इस विश्वास के साथ। लखनऊ के दर्शक अपने खिलाड़ियों को निराश नहीं करेंगे बल्कि उत्साहित करेंगे, आनंदित करेंगे। इस विश्वास के साथ मैं आप सबके प्रति, इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट के प्रति अपनी शुभकामना देता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय।
This was the inaugural event where the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, spoke about the development of the beautiful game across this state. And this was a wonderful occasion for them when the All India Football Federation President Kalyan Chaubey accompanied the Honorable Chief Minister for the introduction of the players. The Kolkata derby happening for the first time, and in 104 years of the history of its existence, East Bengal for the first time playing the capital of Uttar Pradesh. The All India Football Federation President Kalyan Chaubey also spoke on the occasion.
उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी एवं इस मंच तथा स्टेडियम में आए हुए सभी फुटबॉल प्रेमियों को मैं स्वागत करता हूं। ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार, उत्तर प्रदेश फुटबॉल संघ और क्रीड़ा भारती के प्रयास तथा सहयोग से आज इस मैच को आयोजित किया जा रहा। आप जानते हैं कि मोहन बागान एवं ईस्ट बंगाल के बीच खेला गया मैच को डार्बी कहा जाता है। विश्व में सर्वाधिक देखे जाने वाले 5 डार्बी में से ये मैच एक है। सन 1925 में ये मैच पहली बार खेला गया था। तब से आज तक 22 शहरों में 340 बार ये मैच खेले गए, पर लखनऊ में पहली बार ये मैच हो रहा। एआईएफएफ के तरफ से मैं माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी को आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। 3 सप्ताह पहले 8 अगस्त को मुझे आपसे मिलने की सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ था। फुटबॉल के प्रति आपके उत्साह जानकर मैं आपसे निवेदन रखा था, लखनऊ में इस मैच के आयोजन द्वारा प्रदेश में फुटबॉल का प्रचार प्रसार हो। इस मैच को आयोजित करने का जो मूल कठिनाइयां थी वो स्टेडियम, परंतु उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के सहयोग से मात्र 19 दिन में स्टेडियम को पूर्ण रूप से तैयार किया गया। मैं समझता हूं लखनऊ में रहने वाले सभी फुटबॉल प्रेमियों के लिए यह खुशी की बात है। फुटबॉल फॉर स्कूल फीफा के एक योजना है। इस योजना के अंतर्गत भारत सरकार के शिक्षा मंत्रालय के सहयोग से हम उत्तर प्रदेश के लगभग 22,000 स्कूलों में लगभग 1 लाख फुटबॉल वितरण करेंगे। यदि 22 खिलाड़ी एक फुटबॉल को लेकर खेले तो लगभग 22 लाख खिलाड़ी संपूर्ण उत्तर प्रदेश में फुटबॉल खेल के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे। संख्या सर्वाधिक है। यहाँ के युवा अब सतन 21 वर्ष के हैं। देश के विकास में उत्तर प्रदेश का महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका दिखाई देता है। फुटबॉल के विकास में भी उत्तर प्रदेश का योगदान हो, ये मेरा माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी से निवेदन है। फुटबॉल विश्व के सर्वाधिक देशों में खेला जाता है। यूनाइटेड नेशन में 195 देश है। इंटरनेशनल ओलंपिक कमेटी में के साथ जुड़े हुए 206 देश है, जबकि फीफा के मेंबर एसोसिएशन 211 है। महादेश अनुसार यदि उत्तर प्रदेश की लोक संख्या उन देशों से अधिक है तथा कई देशों की क्षेत्रफल उत्तर प्रदेश से कम है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, आपके नेतृत्व में उत्तर प्रदेश के वन डिस्ट्रिक्ट वन प्रोडक्ट योजना इस प्रदेश की विकास में अहम भूमिका निभा रही है। मेरा आपसे विनम्र निवेदन है, यदि आप फुटबॉल को उत्तर प्रदेश के मूल खेल घोषणा करने पर विचार करें तो भारत के फुटबॉल विकास में भी उत्तर प्रदेश का अहम भूमिका होगा। आपको प्रणाम और धन्यवाद, इतने कम समय में आपने इस फुटबॉल मैच आयोजन करवाने के लिए।
That was the president of the All India Football Federation, Kalyan Chobe, whose Herculean effort brought this Kolkata derby to this lovely city of Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh, one which is the most populous state in the country. And we are just waiting for the resumption of the second half play, which could be truly exciting. And what drama, what waits for. Just keep an eye on this next 45 minutes.
Well, this is a game where heroes are made. East Bengal in search of their comeback hero, underway with second half in the Chief Minister's Cup. Uttar Pradesh. Myself, Vashwar Ghosh, and alongside me, Pallapasu Malik, for another exciting 45 minutes. But Suhail Bhatt is already on, and his strike is well off target. He thought he could start in a similar fashion. He scored at the start of first half as well, which was ruled out. But there has been a substitution, we'll get to it. But here's the replay of that chance again. Couldn't connect well. Stolen from the feet of the defender. And Suhail Bhatt, he's looking very, very lethal. That could have been a very, very bright start for Mohun Bagan in the second half. East Bengal defense needs to settle down. And they haven't been able to, and I was talking about a change that has happened for East Bengal. Muhammad Musharraf has come on and replaced Debojit Roy. Does that change help? We'll find out soon. East Bengal have possession right now. They're attacking from left to right of your screens in this half. Shan Banerjee had also come on in the first half itself as a change. Here's Aman CK, who was shifted to the right flank. He started on the left. East Bengal will be looking to equalize here. A little heavy that pass, so they've still kept it in. And just away, Aman CK got a touch, but taken away. Aman CK has been very impressive over the course of time. His touches have been delightful to watch. A throw in for Mohun Bagan. Amandeep's workload has helped the defense, and once again the East Bengal midfield just switching off. Look at that. Too cheap a giveaway of possession. Here's Ravi Rana. Mohun Bagan in attack again. And Salahuddin, oh, he has earned a free kick in a very dangerous position. But again question marks laid off in front of your face. That defense will be questioned.
That was a little bit of a lovely passing bout, but again, Salahuddin caught there in the tangle. Didn't have the room to turn, and two of the defenders there, most experienced, Hira Mandal and of course Manotosh Shaklada, blocking that turning angle. Mohun Bagan Supergiant still holding on to that lead. Would try and get that insurance goal, which could come now. Tyson on the ball. Runabout on the side. This is absolute gettable distance. Four-man wall. Very tense moment in front of the East Bengal FC goal. Tyson, left foot, brilliant that. Planned it, left footer. Targeting the near post, but just missed by inches maybe.
Right attempt again. It had everything which a good free kick needs to have. Dipping, curling, just over. And there is a glimpse of what Tyson Singh is about.
There's been one change so far. The 16-year-old Devojit Roy has been replaced by one who's a little more experienced, 20-year-old Mohammad Musharraf. Devojit slightly, maybe, overawed by the situation. Trying to control his nerves. So tender in his age.
A solid challenge from Amandeep here. Well, for the viewers who have just tuned in, and this is an initiative by the AIFF in association with the government of UP. Another cross wasted, and in association with the UP Football Sangh and Krida Bharti as well, to develop football across the state of UP. And that is why this exhibition match between Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, the big derby, being held here. And it has been competitive, even though not expected as such in an exhibition match when you hear the term. But that is not how a derby works. It is always a one fixture you want to win.
Trying to put little offensive overload through the right channel. But losing possession, Shayan Banerjee. He can bleed any opposition. But that cross takes little deflection. Should be a corner kick for the East Bengal FC. They're desperate. They're focused. But again, Mohun Bagan Supergiant hold them, especially in the midfield and the defensive area.
And that was clever from Shayan with the outside of the boot attempt to cross in. And now a corner for East Bengal. Can they make this one count? Tanmoy Das. The angle preferring his in-swinger. Will it be a direct one? It is towards the near post. And the flick doesn't work well. Hira Mandal trying to find a Achad. And once again, it's still looping in the danger zone. And out of danger eventually.
They could have done much better. So could Aman Sike. Such easy giveaway. Just failing to control that pass. And losing possession. East Bengal FC in the midfield. Such easy giveaways. Lovely cut back. That should have been scored near to goodness. Engson Singh ballooning that from just a handshaking distance. And how could that happen? How could he miss it?
But what is the East Bengal defense doing again? All the attackers left free. That should have been 2-0 for Mohun Bagan, though. A very poor miss. Probably just got an inch behind him on that occasion. But again, creating chances one after the other.
You know what? Engson Singh, the body slightly out of balance.
Rightly so. Couldn't connect hands properly. Lost his balance. Suhail was not happy. He wanted it towards his path.
But again, the East Bengal defenders were putting little pressure. Not much of room allowed for Engson. But what a chance wasted. Amandeep, not to the right area. He's sending in crosses, but not finding the right shirts at the end of that pass.
Pressure on the East Bengal defense. Nasib Rahman looking for Cheyenne, and now the crowd is coming into the game. You can hear them, I'm sure. I hope you can, but we here can hear the crowd roaring. And there is more changes getting ready on the touchline, and one of them is for East Bengal. Raj Pasfor with the throw in. And what we are hearing is that Nasib Rahman will be the one sacrificed. Mohun Bagan haven't made a change yet. And they sure do not have a plan to do anything so early, because the combination is working for Degi Cardozo.
Bino George could be bringing in some fresh legs now. Salahuddin sending some instructions. Amandeep. He's already received a booking. Good ball that. That was inviting cross.
Cheyenne Banerjee couldn't get first away to Bino George. He's under a bit of pressure. He's not familiar with this side of this very team. Not dominating a game.
The Mariners, the defense, taking no chances whatsoever. That was a little challenge there. And here comes Sanjeev Ghosh. And he would replace Nasib Rahman, the boy from Kerala. Sanjeev Ghosh has also got some experience, knows the gravity of the situation. He's a local boy from Bengal. So Bino George trying everything possible. And this was a little challenge there. A rush from Amandeep. He should be careful. He's already on a booking.
He's been doing the hard work today. Amandeep has to be praised for it. This channel has been totally kept silent because of his workload. Of course, it is the entire team working together. East Bengal still trying to breach the Mohun Bagan defense. And another yellow card, it seems. It is Raj Pasfor for the challenge on Cheyenne Banerjee. And that is another battle getting heated up.
So Raj Pasfor is not too happy because of that challenge from behind, trying to hold up Cheyenne Banerjee. They're fierce competitors, and he knows he can't allow room for Cheyenne Banerjee to maneuver.
Both of them now on a yellow. Confirmation of Raj Pasfor's yellow card. And Joseph Justin going in the challenge. And a player down as well seems to be.
Little issue for Ranabat. He's got a little injury in the face. Maybe a little knock there. He's also one from Jammu and Kashmir and always moves from the right channel.
Well, this was the challenge on Ravi Rana. And
now what Bino George has done is he's brought in a more experienced Sanjeev Ghosh in place of Nasib Rahman. Sanjeev is one homegrown talent from the East Bengal Academy. Had been with the Maban Sporting as well one season, and he's come back again. The scoreline still favouring Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
East Bengal trying to build up from the central zones. The midfield control needs to be taken if they want to get back in this game. Amandeep a bit directionless at the moment after the restart from the last foul.
Basha, there's been a tactical switch by Dege Cardozo. If you look at the progress, and here once again, a yellow card brought out by K. Ashwin. Salahuddin Adnan, his name goes into the referee's book for that challenge. We look at that. And little use of the arm there, and which didn't go well with the referee, of course. Joseph Justin and Salahuddin, both boys from Kerala, being booked, and they know each other so very well. The tactical switch I was talking about is Amandeep has fallen back as the left wing back, and maybe they're reinforcing the defense. Again, good challenge. Ranabat winning that. Takes a direct hit, but Aditya Batra very good at the first post.
We'll get back to the tactical aspect, but right now Mohun Bagan creating a number of chances. They still have the ball, and a deflection on the way. Aditya Batra wouldn't be scared to collect it every day of the week.
Sudden burst of overload there. Offensive overload. They're trying to increase the tally. The last time that they met, East Bengal FC had beaten them odd goals to 3. Bino George's little anxious look. He needs to equalize first. And remember, if this match doesn't produce a result, we go into a straight penalty shootout for the CM Cup, which is being organized wonderfully here in this beautiful city of Lucknow.
Indeed. This match has to get to a result. There are trophies waiting to be grabbed. The prize, all eyes on it. And the IFF has also planned to distribute almost 1 lakh footballs, as you mentioned at the start of the match today as well, in 75 districts and 21,000 schools, over 21,000, through the Navodaya Vidyalaya in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And here's East Bengal racing forward. They have numbers this time. Mohun Bagan haven't tracked back yet. This is a chance to exploit with a few step over. Shayan Banerjee. His cross deflected for a corner.
Shayan Banerjee was doing what he does best. Did wonderful step over. He had little areas unchallenged, but Raj Basfor closed him down so very well. That passing angle. Look at Raj Basfor. Lovely positioning. And that is, he took the ball away from the advantageous position. And here comes Shaku Mandi, who's done extremely well in the local leagues as well. And he replaces Adil Amal at the heart of the defense. Shaku is one who's a revelation this season.
Corner for East Bengal. A number of corners now, none of them converted yet. Cleared away. Suhail Bhatt, so interested every time. A much needed clearance, an hour played here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. It's 1-0 in favor of Mohun Bagan. Oh, that is risky, and that might just be another card. Well, not really. It wasn't intentional.
Now he goes down here, Amandeep, for that not too fair challenge. That was absolutely a challenge from Aman CK. I got a little nudge. And that could have been dangerous on that turn. Took to the ground. He talked about the KD Singh Babu Stadium, the one who has won Olympic gold for India, 1948, 1952. He was a brilliant passer, and at times people say that his dribbling qualities were almost equal to the legendary Dhyanchand.
Well, there has already been 4 changes for East Bengal. And we're hearing there will be another one. And it is the end of the game for Ajad Shaheem. Time for Suman De to come on and impress another of those local lads. Ajad's magic didn't work today. Suman De Can he be the savior of this Chief Minister's Cup trophy battle here at Lucknow?
So again, this could be the last throw of the dice for Bino George. Good ball in. Lovely movement from the middle of the park. East Bengal FC combining Joseph Justin in a more advanced role there. But still unchallenged. Abhishek Balwari. Mohun Bagan Supergiant maintain a clean sheet. And here they come in numbers.
Ravi Rana has stepped up for the senior teams as well when needed. Another cross in, headed out. And Mohun Bagan not leaving a single inch of space without putting in a challenge, without putting in an effort, which somewhat has been lacking from the boys in red and gold. And that is very strange. We generally do not see that, and the flag will go up against Suhel.
Suhel Bhatt knew that he was already in an offside position. Didn't move for that ball. That was Rana Bhatt again. Just the timing of the run was not correct. Now again, Bino George has brought in quality in form of Sumande, principally an attacker, and who's done extremely well. Suman has scored a goal in the 4 matches he played in the Reliance Foundation Development League. Good touch. Shakumandi, the first touch for him. Good diagonal ball. Little pressure on Raj Basfor.
Shan Banerjee, one-on-one against Tengson. Beaten him with pace. A deflection on the way. Is this East Bengal's moment? Not the greatest of crosses, but still managed to find a teammate. And the substitutes looking to combine now. Shumande laid off. Closely watched here. Another chance maybe to whip it in from the white area. A very feeble cross there.
Now there's a change in the flow of the game. Of course, in the 5th quarter, East Bengal FC looking much, much better. Double change for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Shibajit coming in. Engson makes room for him. And again, very, very good substitutions being made by Dege Cardozo. So both the boys from Manipur, they are coming out. Tyson and Engson.
A bit of rotation. Does that work in favor or against the green and maroon brigade? We'll find out. And there's the confirmation of the change. Shibajit Singh in for Engson and Brijesh Kiri in for Tyson Singh. And we are up again with action here. A mistake. One more giveaway. The first touch for Shibajit Singh all the way back to the defense line. And he'll play a key part here. But this game here in Lucknow UP to grow football in the state, there has been teams who have started doing so. The likes of Interkashi recently, the likes of Tektro Lucknow FC. And they are in attendance here, the academy boys of Tektro Lucknow FC. And they have played 4 finals in 4 years in Lucknow, the 3-time champions of Lucknow. And they have currently over 400 players training in their academy across age group teams. And they've produced a lot of players as well, playing in different state leagues and I-League as well. Here's an attack for East Bengal. Meanwhile, Aman CK from the right flank.
Again, he doesn't find that passing angle. Aman CK at times, you know what, he is being crowded up by the opposition defenders and not finding the true support. In the bench, they of course have Vishnu PV as well. But Bino George not used him. Now Ashik comes in. The change made by Bino George. And the defender makes room for Mohammad Ashik.
one name which Mohun Bagan fans love, but this is a different Ashik, and he's turning the red and golds. He's come on for Joseph Justin. And right now East Bengal in attack. Aman CK just growing into the game very late. Shine Banerjee. Every time you see him, he is self-motivated. East Bengal from the left. Still a lot of time to equalize. Tripped on his way, and Mohun Bagan have possession back. It has been a very similar story from the first minute.
Mohammad Ashik has got attacking flair, but now Mohun Bagan super giant attack. Suhail Bhatt. The East Bengal players were appealing for a handball, and Suhail Bhatt pleads that he was not guilty.
Well, and that hasn't been given as well, I believe, or maybe it has. We'll wait for the confirmation. Was there a hand? Looks like. A few appeals surely from the East Bengal players.
He is again looking for his second goal, and his team's second goal. Suhail Bhatt will have a look at that once again. Did he use it intentionally? Of course, there was a hand to the ball.
Suhail Bhatt, he wants more goals. He wants to seal the game. You talk about insurance goals. He wants that. And there might be more changes for Mohun Bagan sooner or later. They have only made 2, while East Bengal have made their 5 changes. And this is an exhibition match, so I believe they might just be able to make more.
Now, of the last 5 competitive matches across all formats, in the matches which were finished and the walkover not counted, Mohun Bagan Supergiant have won 2. East Bengal have won 2, and 1 was drawn. The victory for Mohun Bagan came in the final of Durand Cup last season, and the ISL reverse fixture, which they beat 3-1, the East Bengal FC. And the East Bengal victory came in the last meeting at CFL, when they beat Mohun Bagan Supergiant by odd goals to 3.
Indeed. And in the Super Cup as well, where they were
there was a brace scored by Clayton Silva. That was a brilliant victory at the Kalinga Stadium, 3-1.
And they were the eventual champions as well. So that was a bright phase for East Bengal. They would want to make that phase into a constant. Here's Aman CK from the right. He has been constantly troubling the defense as well. Looking for options. Not a great touch, but the shot on target and beats the keeper. Do not count them off, is what he's probably saying to the bench. East Bengal back in it. 1-1, 70 minutes in the derby.
Yes, it is Mohammad Ashik. He came in, absolutely blew that. What a great hold-up play from Aman CK. There were 4-5 Mohun Bagan Supergiant defenders, but just couldn't contain him. Look at that. Aman CK, lovely left foot, clinical, but he passed it with the non-preferred foot and in a perfect position there, just outside the 6-yard area. And that was, again, Mohammad Ashik. What a great finish with his left foot, clinical, but went through Abhishek Balwari. A poor little defending.
Well, through that, as well as Liwan Kastana through his legs. And that is very difficult. But Muhammad Ashik K, he has done the job. Bino George's substitutions have worked. They've made 6 of it. And this is what Bino George would have wanted. But now, there is a twist in the story. This game has to come to an outcome. And they will all go for it.
Again, Ashik, just 19 years of age. This boy from Kerala has come out of the Muthoot Football Academy. Joined the East Bengal the season last. And he is again showing his class. Scoring on the derby match. That is incredible.
And now you can better understand why Suhail Bhatt, every time there was a ball played forward, was interested to go and gamble and get another goal, because a 1-goal lead is never safe. And East Bengal are back.
So it's game on. And once again, if you look back, that Engson Singh, when he wasted that chance, that golden chance to score that goal, that could bleed Mohun Bagan Supergiant. But they have all the armory, all the ammunition. They're coming in numbers again. From the right, Ranabat. Little heavy touch. But keeps the ball in play, still alive. Good one, good turn that. Is opening up once again.
And now the equation looks very different. Mohun Bagan have possession at the moment, trying to create an attack. But at the same time, just a reminder for all the fans, this East Bengal team haven't lost a single game in the CFL. And now that will click in their minds that what were we doing throughout the game? This is our time. We need to step up and win this.
Mohun Bagan stepping up, aren't they? Absolutely. Good offensive overload. But they have to be careful in the defense as well. Not too many chances for blemishes anymore. The scoreline is Bengal FC 1. Mohun Bagan Supergiant 1. And this match is going down to the wire. Left footer. That could have been dangerous. Brilliant strike that. And Aditya Patra had it covered, the near post. And Suhail Bhatt trying from a distance.
He is surely catching eyes, catching attention. But he wants another goal. And there's a bit of an argument going on. Not sure what the conclusion of the argument is, but many of the players have been on yellow cards, so they have to be careful.
The tempers flying high. And here comes Sunil. And Hiramandal making room for him. Like for like change. So all the 5 changes made by Bino George and Sunil Batala, a defender. He replaces Hiramandal, the more experienced hand. And last quarter, things are gradually becoming more tense. But Mohun Bagan Supergiant can always attack because they have got a lot of quality in their attack. Salahuddin, Suhail Bhatt, and Ranabat at times joining.
Here is your goal scorer. Man of the moment, Ashik K. A bit of a push from behind, Aman CK. He is very eager to prove a point. Hasn't been that effective in the first half. Has come to life in the second. 75 minutes played, a quarter of an hour remaining. It is all square 1-1. And 2 changes coming up. Salahuddin and Suhail Bhatt are being taken off. And that will be a bit of a surprise for a few fans. It is Adil Abdullah along with Fardin Ali Molla coming to replace them.
That surprises me. Salahuddin making room for Mohammad Fardin Ali Molla, but he can also score goals as well. Fardin. And Adil Abdullah comes in place of Suhail Bhatt. That is truly surprising.
Yes, because Suhail was a very positive point in that Mohun Bagan attack and a very focal point as well. And that all will be wiped away, all those doubts, if Adil can impress us.
But one can realize that the Lucknow temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, which feels like 36 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 79%. Could be Suhail Bhatt has taken so much of workload. So that could be one of the reasons that Degi Cardozo is bringing in fresh pair of legs, and you need the fresh pair of mind as well, the fresh mind for the spot kicks, if the match at all goes to the penalty shootout.
Can be, and very possibly is the reason, because otherwise Suhail Bhatt had been very, very positive and wonderful up front. Here come East Bengal again. They have found new life. Shayan Banerjee, that is a brilliant first touch. Here is Shayan, trying to trick his way past the opponents. Amandeep wins the battle and earns a free kick as well.
Aman CK has been standout. He has been trying all by himself. And this was they were working in tandem with Shayan Banerjee. But Amandeep, always very, very a fierce competitor that he is, this boy from Haryana.
As some of them from here will make it to the main squads and make a name permanent in the Indian football scenario. And these battles will be ones to watch out for. And today we are witnessing one Aman against Amandeep. It's been a very lively battle. And here's Adil Abdullah looking for a pass towards Ravi Rana. Amandeep from the left. Oh, that is a very poorly timed challenge. He's on a yellow card, Shayan Banerjee. The referee rushed towards him. And looks like a sending off because he was on a yellow card.
That was cynical challenge again. Referee rushing up to the spot. Good quick turn from Amandeep. And Shayan Banerjee, he was on a booking. Is Ashwin going to show him the second yellow card? Would East Bengal FC be down to 10 men? Exactly so. That's what he has done. So now the Red and Gold Brigade have to fight all these 11 plus additional minutes with 10 men. That could be little difficult for them.
But that is unnecessary from Shayan Banerjee. He has to understand that he was on a yellow. If he wasn't, then we can understand this challenge at this point of time in the game. He was playing well.
Amandeep again. Good ball left. But that is little too wild. Mohun Bagan Supergiant would now try and put a lot of pressure. Would try and get that lead goal.
10 minutes remaining in this fixture. If it remains this way, we move to penalty shootouts. But you were talking about Lucknow and the city of Nawabs in football here. I mentioned in Takashi and Tektro Lucknow FC. If fans in Lucknow want a good news, Tektro Lucknow is also about to launch the residential project and are aiming for the I-League 3, which will mean a club from Uttar Pradesh once again in the bigger scenario. And they have also produced players for the national team. And there might be more changes coming in for East Bengal.
Pressure again on the Mohun Bagan Supergiant defense. They have conceded one which they shouldn't have. Now moving in a more advanced role was Amandeep. Losing possession. This is the other Aman CK. He's got that acceleration. Sets it in. Just a little deflection. Took that ball away. That could have been another dangerous move for the East Bengal FC. They're still on the ball.
Aman CK. And this might be his last contribution because we are hearing he might be taken off. A cross with the left foot. East Bengal down to 10. Oh, the ball hasn't gone out of play. Eventually it will.
No, the question would be asked. Aman CK, did he get the right support? And here comes the man. Vishnu PV. He can help, but he replaces Aman CK. Exhausted. He had done so much of work down the right channel, playing in that inverted position. Aman CK. And fresh Vishnu PV arrives. He knows how to score a goal or two. Good pressure. Mohun Bagan Supergiant defended well. Sunil Batala is coming. He's fresh.
And that was the 8th substitution for East Bengal. So they've almost brought on the entire bench here. And Pino George is going all out for it, giving some game time as well to his boys in the derby fixture. A feel of the derby too. It is always great to be a part of this historic derby.
Well, again, as because it's a promotional event, an exhibition match, the rules are, of course, changed a bit, allowing all the players. Now, here comes Mohun Bagan Supergiant. And the card comes out, Ashwin, for that pulling. He was always trying to turn and going into the referee's book there for that challenge. Chakumandi.
There was a swing of the arm. That is why the card has come out. There's been a good number of yellow cards here. And they have to keep their heads cool. A bit of issues here, but confirmation of the yellow card, Chakumandi. And there has been a few moments where you have seen the youngsters lose their control over their emotions.
This KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. There's one more KD Singh Babu Stadium in Barabanki. Again, the area where that great player KD Singh Babu was born. And this lovely city of Lucknow has also given birth to great sporting names like Henry Rebello, the triple jumper. What a missile prospect in 1948 London Olympic. Now for Mohun Bagan Supergiant, great chance for them to go into the lead. Set piece here. Can they go into the lead from this position? A dummy run. 2 dummy runs, and something worked out well, but finally the execution was not perfect.
Oh, indeed. He just checked his run a bit before completely going through. Otherwise, it could have been a better attack, a better end to that attack at least. And they're increasing pressure. And they have numerical advantage. 11 versus 10. Shan Banerjee sent off a while ago. And the substitutions combining.
East Bengal have done a bit of reorganization. Bit of tactical switch because they're down with the men there. Shan Banerjee. A good cross that. Chance for a header and 2 men going there. And just failing to reach that. And bit of cramped once again. It's too humid here in Lucknow.
A very bright attempt there. Look at that. A bit acrobatic. Trying for the spectacular. Missing the target by inches. Had the power. It could have crept in through the near post. Sandeep Malik.
Sandeep has got the class, the quality as well. But this time he just failed. But he's pulled up. Bit of a muscular spasm there. Little hold up play. So it was Suhail Bhatt who gave Mohun Bagan Supergiant the lead. But then finally it was equalized, the super sub doing all that good work, arriving in the right area. That was the equalizer which brought in that goal, Mohammad Ashik. And Degi Cardozo shouldn't be happy. He was leading for most part of the match.
Do we have a regulation time winner? Is the current question in this game. East Bengal have made all possible substitutions. Battle for possession here.
Is this going to be a story of so near yet so far? The Mohun Bagan Supergiant, the seniors, they lost the Durand Cup final as well to the first timer arriving the big stage, the Highlanders. But here they can fight back. They can score that winning goal. But these Bengal defenders have to reorganize. They are playing with 10 men.
Or will there be another penalty shootout involving Mohun Bagan? We have seen in the quarter-final, semi-final, final of the Durand Cup, and here we might see another tiebreaker.
Yeah, 3 for the seniors consecutively, and could be 1 for the Colts. But it's still not over. Lot to play for. Cleared away. Midfield possession. Is Bengal undaunted. Lovely ball in. They should be finished. But Abhishek Balwari coming out quickly off his line. That was brilliant save. Once again, right footer attempted from a distance. So a lot of pressure on the Mohun Bagan Supergiant defense.
That was a wonderful through ball, but just when his team needed the most, Abhishek Balwari steps up, and that is what will give him confidence. He had moments of fumbles throughout the game, but when his team needs, he has stepped up, and it is still 1-1.
Suman, deep long throw into the 6-yard area. He gets it back. Quick on the turn, left footer on the attempt. A lot of pressure being put by Musharraf and company. And the card comes out for that challenge. Sunil Batala.
A lot of trickery shown there by Musharraf before this move. Oh, that is a very, very poor challenge. Eyes off the ball, just going in the gamble, trying and hoping that he'll get the ball, and getting the man totally. Yellow card clearly.
Just about 20 seconds left for the borrowed time to begin in the second session of play. It's still even here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow, and this is the Kolkata derby, which has come a long way, 1,000 kilometers away from the city of joy. 4 minutes of injury time to be played, and then it could be anybody's game.
A lovely turn, but couldn't control the ball. It's still with East Bengal, and they move in attack from the left. Only one player in the box. Musharraf has seen a pass through, a brilliant one. Just couldn't maintain his balance in the box. But he has been impressive so far in the little time he's been on the pitch. Muhammad Musharraf.
He just needed a one defining touch to open up the Mohun Bagan Supergiant defense, but then just losing balance. Runabout losing position, quickly coming back into play. Movement from the right. A lot of pressure being applied. That challenge. Referee will give it in favor of the East Bengal.
And we'll have a look at that challenge again from behind. He caught the ball, I believe, but
When felt that he was playing the ball, not the man.
But maybe because it was from behind and the angle, and the referee has given a free kick. There is a substitution lined up for Mohun Bagan, but this is a golden chance for the red and gold to get the lead. We'll wait for the free kick to be taken. The change is also being made, and there it is. Serto Com coming on.
Again, here arrives Serto, Warley and Com. I was a bit of surprise because Diego Cardozo never used Serto, one who has done extremely well in the Kolkata leagues. He's got the guile, the will, and he can score goals as well. The match already into the added time. And Tanmay Das could be the last throw of the dice. He's been goal. All set there. They're playing with 10 men. Shayan Banerjee walk. And that into the wall. Poor one. But it's still alive for East Bengal. Shuman. Cross. Chance for a header. And what a golden chance wasted.
Oh, that could have been the lead. And is he offside? Yes, he is. That was an easy decision for the official. But that attack again, delightfully chipped There were two players waiting in the box. Look at that, a slice in the first touch really to set him up was the key in that attack.
That was a great cross delivered. Absolutely on the platter. Just needed a simple nod to change the direction, which again the attackers of East Bengal failed. Rati. Serto. He's lovely, can work with the ball well. Brilliant on the ball.
And one more change lined up. Saurabh Bhanwala, the man who has newly joined the Mohun Bagan setup. He is coming on and he is replacing Sandeep Malik, whose acrobatic, stylish attempt was off target just by inches a while ago. And right now, both the teams have made a lot of changes. The changes for East Bengal, fresh legs, really cause troubles.
Fresh legs and the ones who does well in the spot kicks. And you need fresh legs as well, fresh mind as well, because a penalty shootout always is a mind game. The scoreline here at the K.D. Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow. The Kolkata derby happening in Lucknow. Mohun Bagan Supergiant 1, East Bengal FC 1. And the referee K. Ashwin blows the whistle, indicating that it is once again like the last exhibition match held in Kanchenjunga. It was goalless, but here in Lucknow it is 1-1. Honors even. And now what would separate them? Some moment of magic, some madness, some brilliant saves and some inglorious misses.
Time for penalty shootouts in short, and it is 1-1 at full time. Both the teams have worked very, very hard, and now is a test for two young keepers, Aditya Patra and Abhishek Palawadi. But before that, we'll have a look at the story of the match. It all started very bright for Mohun Bagan, and they created a lot of chances before eventually taking the lead. This shot was wide, but then they didn't miss.
The goal was resulted in 22nd second. That could have been the fastest goal coming in an exhibition match. And this was the moment for Suhail Bhatt. A great setup straight from the drawing board. And look at that. Snipping past the two defenders, Adil and Manatosh. And a perfect connection. Brilliant. And no chance for Aditya Patra, who dived to the left in vain.
Indeed, Suhail Bhatt with the iconic celebration, but more importantly gave his team the lead. But he tried again and again, couldn't get the goal. This was Aman CK, who has been lively throughout the match, who at the ending stages of the game brought a twist in the match. And this was the first half action. A few chances for East Bengal as well, which weren't converted. And that wasn't the end of the story. You can never write these two teams off at any point of time in any match.
Aman CK one failed, but always alone. He was not supported. And Mohun Bagan Supergiant kept on attacking. This was one lovely cutback. And how could he miss it? Engson Singh from a handshaking distance.
And this was the moment East Bengal came back in the game. The touch wasn't that proper, wasn't intended, but he intended to score. He managed to score, and that is what matters most for East Bengal fans. It was the substitute Ashik.
Yeah, he became a super sub, and Abhishek Palwari could have done much better, but not to take any credit away from Mohammad Ashik. And this was a cynical challenge again from behind. Second yellow card to a red card, and Shayan Banerjee has to learn to control his emotions and the adrenaline rush. Again, this was a chance wasted by Mohun Bagan Supergiant. So now it all boils down to the penalty shootout. Could be anybody's.
And Mohun Bagan, they have recently done very, very well in tiebreakers, apart from the last final they played, which they will like to wash away with some happiness here with the victory in the derby, which is always a fixture. Fans want their team to win. Last minute discussions. Who will take the kicks? Where to dive, where not to? Which way to dive and which way not to? East Bengal and Mohun Bagan once again at a juncture where penalty shootout will decide the winners of this tournament.
And now world over, after the UEFA Euro 2024, people, the oppositions, all the video analysts looking at the water bottles.
That is one good point made. Just a reminder how they do their research work before the penalty shootouts. And there's a lot of effort put in by the analysts as well. And two keepers, Abhishek Palawari and Aditya Patra, will wait to find out who can turn out a hero.
Again, you know, it's always pressure on the taker. And the keepers can always play mind games. We've seen great goalkeepers who always put a lot of psychological pressure on the taker. And it is going to be Tanmay for East Bengal FC. The first shot to be taken by East Bengal. They have little advantage as far as the penalty shootout is concerned. And this is going to happen right now. Abhishek Balwari, the small little boy from Kuch Bihar, he can climb like a mountain. He can become a mountain of Kanchenjunga if he can save one or two.
Tanmay is ready. He has provided dependability in the midfield of East Bengal. We are all set for the tiebreaker, the penalty shootouts, the battle of nerves here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. Football UP, football Lucknow in an upward curve.
Some technical issues here. Referee Ashwin talking to the line official. Pressure on the taker. Tanmay. Can he score? East Bengal rich so far. They were down to 10 men. Now it's all a mind game between Tanmay and Abhishek.
Tanmay is ready. So is Abhishek Palawari. It is a mind game. It is a battle of nerves. And Tanmay Das stepping up. And the first one, and he has missed it. Tried to be too precise probably. And would you believe it?
Near to goodness, Tanmay waited for that penalty to be taken in. It was wild at the end. Look at that. He tried to place it to the right of Abhishek, but it went far too wide. Abhishek dived the other way. So it's 0-0. An advantage. MOHUN BAGAN, super giant. And a pressure again on the newly arrived Seto, but he has got a absolutely cool cucumber-like head. And Seto can score. He's shown that in the Kolkata League as well. So moments here. Aditya Patra putting some pressure on Seto, gathering his mind, collecting his thoughts. Referee Ashwin asks Aditya Patra to be immobile before the shot is allowed. And here goes Seto. Can he give that lead? Yes, he does. Seto scoring for MOHUN BAGAN, super giant, and they are up 1-0 after the first round of shots.
One bonus point to Degi Cardoso. He has made the changes because he knew they were going to penalty shootouts, and such a calm penalty. Waited for the keeper to dive and just went straight to the back of the net. Pressure on East Bengal right now. And in pressure times, steps up big players.
He has got his nerves. Vishnu PV, much more experience, has reached the top tier of Indian football, and he can convert. He can do it well. Now pressure on Abhishek more, and Vishnu can score.
Vishnu tried to be cheeky, and once again, in a very similar fashion, something is wrong on that side post. Bino George cannot believe it. East Bengal fans cannot believe it. Vishnu has missed as well.
Was this the absence of the coach? Did they take it too lightly? Haven't practiced the penalty shootout, and even a star like Vishnu PV, who's got a clinical left foot, placed it wide. So it's right now advantage Mohun Bagan Super Giant.
And Mohun Bagan can increase their lead here. Aditya Patra, all eyes on him, and he has made the save. And a brilliant one. It was going into that bottom corner. Shivajit Singh, he is disappointed, but Mohun Bagan still have that 1-goal lead.
So now again, Shivajit. He should have scored, but Aditya Patra brilliantly dived to the right. His judgment correct. Just got his hand to that, and Shivajit failing. So it's still advantage Mohun Bagan after the second round.
Oh, and it has been converted by Muhammad Musharraf. While we were busy in discussions, Muhammad Musharraf has brought East Bengal back in the contest.
It's still 1-all. And now, what will happen? It's absolutely tense here. Brilliant on that. Adil Abdullah. And he converts.
2-1 it is, just for clarification. East Bengal converted right before this, and this was an expertly done penalty by Adil Abdullah. 3 kicks taken, 2-1.
So here is one. Abhishek Balwari, remember the name. A brilliant dive to the right and saving that. Excellent Muhammad Musharraf, who did so very well in the 90 minutes. And look at that. Abhishek Balwari, remember the name again.
Now Abhishek Palawari, when needed, stands up. And a little correction, it was Ashik who took the kick before this. And this was Muhammad Musharraf missing it. So Mohun Bagan have a chance now to seal it.
Yes, it is. The moment could be. Aditya Patra, can he make a save? And again, he makes a brilliant save. Keeps in play. Aditya Patra. Unbelievable scenes here. Leon Kastana. The boy from Goa could not score. And Aditya Patra, brilliant diving on the left, made that save a grounder.
Wonderful. Once to the right, once to the left. Dancing Aditya Patra under the sticks. And this is almost a decisive kick because Mohun Bagan have a lead by 2-1. The 5th penalty. And it is Chakumandi. If he misses, it is over.
Can Chakumandi keep it alive? A lot of pressure. Abhishek getting in confidence.
Chakumandi, he has to score. There is one thing in his mind, and he makes sure he converts. 2-all. And another opportunity for Mohun Bagan. One last kick, but East Bengal are not out yet. We are right down to the last kick of the penalty shootouts.
Chakumandi was a well taken. Abhishek, no chance whatsoever. Dive to the right, but just couldn't make it. So, this could be the moment here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium. And it's going to be the boy from Kashmir, Ranabat. Can he make it now? Ranabat to the left of Aditya Patra, and Mohun Bagan Super Giant have won the CM Cup here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium, beating their traditional rivals in the Kolkata Derby, and they have celebrated. The seniors couldn't do it in the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kridangan just a couple of days back, but here the Colts have done it, and done it in style, and that's how they did it in the last exhibition match in Kanchenjunga when they beat their traditional rivals, East Bengal. So it is all over, And Mohun Bagan Supergiant finally keeping their nerve and winning in style.
Well, some handshakes and smiles exchanged, but the competition was more fierce than that. Mohun Bagan's 1-0 lead cancelled out by East Bengal, and then in the penalty shootouts, some saves, some misses, and a 3-2 victory for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Abhishek Balwari saved a very important penalty. Aditya Patra saved 2 wonderful shots as well, but it was Mohun Bagan who scored more, and that is what matters.
So this was a wonderful fight. And look at the last one, brilliantly, runabout, kept his cool, placed it to the side netting, and they won it 3-2 on penalty shootout. But not to take any credit away from Aditya Patra, he made brilliant saves as well. But just at the end, when it mattered, he just couldn't save that. And this is the moment. This is the magic. This is what the Kolkata derby is all about. Mohun Bagan Supergiant, a dominant side. In the last 6-7 years, in the last decade, they've been doing so very well, and they've won it here in style at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. A Kolkata derby happening for the first time, and Mohun Bagan coming back to the city 69 years later. They first played against a side called Lucknow 11, which was 1-1 draw. But this is a new refurbished stadium, and the Colts would, of course, gain a lot of confidence. They haven't done well in the Kolkata League, haven't reached the Super 6, but this victory could be a shot in the arm.
This will give them some belief moving forward. This will give them confidence moving forward. East Bengal have to regroup. They have more to play for in the CFL you mentioned. They will be playing the Super 6 as well, so they have to keep their focus on. But surely the head coaches of the senior teams had an eye on this game. They wanted a few youngsters sorted out before the Indian Super League, and I'm sure a few of them have been very impressive, especially the likes of Suhail Bhatt.
Again, one has to talk about Shahan Banerjee and his temperament. He has to learn how to keep his cool in such big occasion. This was the Kolkata derby, the 27th exhibition match. 26 played before, 25 were decided, and 1 was cancelled. And here the presentation, that is R.P. Singh, the Indian former hockey captain, and who's the director of sports, government of Uttar Pradesh. And here the celebration would begin as soon as the presentation ceremony is over. Done well. The Green and Maroon Brigade, they travelled all the way from Kolkata. And Degi Cardozo, little bit of support. And here is the runner-up mementos being presented, the memorabilia to be kept by the players.
They have worked hard, they tried, they made their efforts, they couldn't get the victory, but the fans of Lucknow have enjoyed the game. Look at the background, there are still fans waiting to see the heroes. They watch on TV screens here live at Lucknow, the big Kolkata derby, and the runners-up medals being presented. Shahan Banerjee, he wouldn't be that happy with the red card, but he had been performing well apart from that.
The expression of Shahan Banerjee tells it all. But not to take the credit away from Aman CK, did fight well. And Chaku Mandi, who's had a wonderful season. Sunil Batala came in as a substitute.
Well, and all the players a bit demoralized, of course, after losing a derby, but they know they have got immense quality and they will bounce back. They will fight back. They have shown promise. Tanmay, and the missed penalty sometimes comes back to haunt, but a true player who is a true great player is one who comes back from such moments and still gives great performances again.
Again, a Kolkata derby happening in the 23rd city of the great country Bharat. We had 340 derbies across 22 cities in India before, and this was an exhibition, a promotional event. The Chief Minister Cup, helped greatly by the government of Uttar Pradesh, and of course with the All India Football Federation, the President Kalyan Chaube doing yeoman service to promote this game in this part of the country. And here comes the local boy, born in Muzaffarnagar, played for India and won the league shield for Mohun Bagan Super Giant senior side.
And here's the tiebreakers hero, Abhishek Balwari, made an important save in the last minutes of the game as well. The boy from Coach Bihar you mentioned as well. And Raj Pasfor is put in a shift. Every one of them has played as a unit. These will be players which Molina will also be looking forward to.
But you know what? This particular match is not only a singular football match or a Kolkata derby. It's going to play a long role in the development of this beautiful game across the fourth biggest state in our country, Bharat. The All India Football Federation would distribute 1 lakh football to all the 75 districts and in 21,551 schools through the Navodaya Vidyalaya in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And as the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, promised that he would build up infrastructure across the state, the facilities, the stadiums, at least 1,000 of them. So that was a brilliant initiative.
The champions lining up one by one with their individual trophies, and then they'll pick up the Chief Minister's Cup. The historic first in Lucknow, the KD Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. A brilliant effort by the AIFF, the initiative by them in association with the government of UP, and the UP Football Sangh and Krida Bharati to develop football across the state.
The president of the All India Football Federation, Kalyan Chaube, knows what is the feeling of a podium finish. He's played into 2 big clubs, played for Mohun Bagan, played for East Bengal in his playing days as well. And this would be a moment to cherish for the Mohun Bagan Super Giant youngsters, the young boys who can make a real cut into the senior side. And here comes the final moments now. Director of Sports, R.P. Singh, the former Indian hockey captain, besides Kalyan Chaube, the president of the All India Football Federation, they're all waiting.
Indeed, a lot of dignitaries present here as well. Even Mr. Vibhash Agarwal of Imam East Bengal and Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, a lot of them present together, and Aditya Patra, the captain of East Bengal, picking up the runners-up trophy in the Chief Minister's Cup.
And now the CM Cup. That would be an absolute marvel, a delight to the trophy cabinet of Mohun Bagan Super Giant, Sumit Rate, Suhail Bhatt, all reaching there to get that prestigious CM Cup, which happened for the first time in this beautiful city of Lucknow. So it is an excellent moment for Mohun Bagan Super Giant, and they would do a bit of a trophy lap, the lap of honor, and always would thank their fans, and a lot turned up this evening here in Lucknow.
Yes, indeed. That surprised me as well as made me happy, seeing the support that has turned out here, not just for Mohun Bagan or East Bengal, but the neutral fans as well, enjoying the game here. And some of them are still here enjoying the moments of celebration. The trophy being lifted by Mohun Bagan, the CM's Cup. And they will all move together now, the team, the Mohun Bagan team, to celebrate the trophy.
But hope this match spreads across the 21,000 odd schools in 75 districts of this lovely state of Uttar Pradesh. They have witnessed the beautiful game, and MOHUN BAGAN super giant, the final victors on the penalty shootout. They were held 1-1. They led through that Suelbhat goal, which East Bengal could pull up. And now this moment, the moment to cherish, and always that would be etched in the memories of all the fans across the world. Any derby, whichever it is, and wherever it's played, is always a moment to cherish, a moment of glory, and moment of madness for all the supporters and all the members, and across the globe. One of the most decorated clubs, MOHUN BAGAN Supergiant, and they have support across the globe. So is East Bengal, but finally they couldn't have that and manage that podium finish here.
Indeed, this might mean different things to different people, but to these young players, this young batch, it means the world. And these were the shots in the penalty shootouts. The first one missed by East Bengal, and the second one as well. Pvt Ltd was expected to score there.
One thought that Aditya Patra did extremely well to save that one, and here had no chance. And Abhishek Balwari had it moments. It's always anybody's game. It's at times called it could swing anyway, any moment, and this is what the final moment. Runabout getting that fifth shot in, and that created the moment of magic, the moment of celebration, the jubilation, and that would run deep into the night for all the Mariners, all the MOHUN BAGAN Supergiant supporters across the world.
Well, and that is the full-time score. It is 1-1, and after that, MOHUN BAGAN winning the Chief Minister's Cup via penalties. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this wonderful derby in a historic first in Lucknow. Hope to see you again. Signing off from the Combox, Vashva Ghosh and Pallab Basu Malik.